So in today's world, manufacturers are properly focused on making a car go as fast as possible around a circuit. All about lap times, all about handling, and not about the fun. There's only a rare couple of occasions recently, for example the Porsche 911R and the McLaren 570S, which are all about the fun. But do we actually need that amount of power to have fun in cars these days? I'm talking 500, 600 horsepower. Now, a great couple of examples that back up the fact that we don't need that much power is the Toyota GT86 and of course the Mazda MX-5. But what about this? A nearly 60-year-old Fiat 124 SPYDER. So to test the little Fiat out, we've came to Sonoma, or in other words, Infineon. This is quite a good little track. It's got a lot of elevation changes and a lot of tight and twisty turns, which is ideal material for a little Italian sports car like this. Now, as I'm sure you've already noticed, I've actually put aftermarket rims onto it. It looks pretty nice. I'm pretty sure these ATS rims, they go very well with the car. And also a matte black bonnet. Now, this was an option back in the day with the 124 SPYDER, and it really sets something to the car. I don't know what it is, but it just looks so nice with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and fire her up and see how she sounds. Sounds like a wasp stuck in a can. It's like, let me out of here, I'm angry. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, and go! A little bit of wheel spin, did not expect that. This thing only has 102 horsepower and 110 pounds-feet of torque. So, it's roughly the same power as an old Suzuki Swift. Yeah, 1 horsepower more than that. But will we have fun? Let's find out and see. Riding the bumps very easily there around the top bit of Infineon. I like calling it Infineon. It's what is implemented into my head, even though it's Sonoma now. So the first thing you'll notice is the body roll when we go around the corners. That is adding to the fun factor, because you get these cars these days that are properly planted and stuff, and you don't really get like flung about the cabin and stuff. Whereas if you do get flung about the cabin, that's fun, isn't it? It's a bit dangerous, but it's still fun. I mean, if you're going around a corner and let's just say like a McLaren 675 LT, don't get me wrong, that is great. It's got tons of power and everything. But at the same time, if you want to just have fun in the most childish way, just go with a roly-poly car, man. I know you can get them things sideways and stuff, but you don't need that much power if you're going to be on an actual real-life road. You're looking for something with just the right amount of power to give you a good performance boost and just to get you going and have fun. And I would say roughly around the 200 to 300 horsepower mark is great. Now obviously this thing has a lot less than that, as I said 102, but it isn't as slow as I was expecting. Seriously, I thought it was going to be really slow, and we can get a little bit sideways as well. Okay dokie. I'm just saving that till the next lap. Jeez Louise, but it let go there by itself. Good little Fiat. I like your thinking. It's like, babbity bobby. Yes, how about to get sideways? So here's the interior. Like a wooden dashboard and everything, and I love the steering wheel as well. It's just the right size, man. The little Fiat logo as well. And if you can't already tell, yes, I'm a Fiat fanboy. This is why I love this car so much. So good. In turn 10, if you're watching this, I hope you bring in the new 124 in the next DLC, because that would be quite an interesting comparison test between these two. Right, 80 miles an hour into the long left-hander downhill. Car's getting a little bit skittish there. So if we let off the throttle, the back end, around she comes. There we go. It just gives you that sort of hint that it wants to get sideways, but you can easily correct it, which is really good. So you're not worrying about spinning out or anything. Brake, down into here we go. Just a little pitter patter on the tyres, like, yes, I'm gripping now. Oh yeah. This is a lot of fun, this car, man. See, you don't need like 1,000 horsepower to have fun. It's just like James May says, it's the Fiat way, if you know what I mean, because he drove the Panda and he had a lot of fun in that, and yet again, that's another car that needs to come in, turn to him. I totally agree with him on it. Oh, hey! Third gear slide in, man! Oh my god, this is awesome! This is really cool, this car. I mean, what else does it say on the dashboard? Brake, X gas sensor, and there's a freaking seatbelt thing as well, and a cigarette lighter. That's awesome, man. It's so retro. Look at its little face. Oh my god. I've took the bumpers and everything off as well, guys. You might actually notice that. Because the plastic bumpers and everything, it didn't really look that good, but you've got to admit, with the bumpers off and everything, it looks very clean. And I think they did actually sell them in Italy like this, without the bumpers. I think the bumpers were put on for like US purposes. Safety regulations, god damn you, we just want to have fun in our little Italian sports car. I can't go over it. I can't go over the wee face, man. It's like, yeah, I'm just driving around Sonoma. Yeah! I can't imagine this is the sort of car that listens to DMX. Woman, F's gonna give it to you, or Fiat gonna give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. I mean, that song's been stuck in my head because I've been watching Deadpool. Or I watched Deadpool the other night, that's what I'm trying to say. For the first time ever, I'm surprised. Jeez Louise. I mean, it's been out for ages, but it was a really, really good film. It was well worth the wait. Let's make those chimichangas, bitch. Let's make them. Oh, hey! Getting sideways. Fiat style. You only go for so far and then it runs out of power. There we go, there we go. That's more like it. You do need to heavily clutch kick in this car in order to get it sideways. But the body roll adds such a cartoonish feel to this car, and that's what I love about it. It's got so much personality. It's the best thing you should look for in a car. I mean, so what if it can go around a corner 0.0 setting than the other guy? So what if it sounds like freaking the God of Thunder? And so what if it freaking blooming can tear a freaking hole through time? If it's not fun, then what's the point? Seriously, what is the freaking point? God damn it, we don't have enough power to do a proper donut. But I don't care! I do not care! Now, I know it's rear wheel drive, but let's see if we can do a reverse donut. It kinda can. It kinda can, but you can see like the brake disc on the is that the brake disc or something else? I don't really know. I'm not really a guy that's properly into the underside of the car and everything. I just like driving them and having fun. And just like the aesthetics and stuff, because there's so many different categories of like car guys out there and everything. There's the guys that work on the car, that get really, really technical about it, just like Tomcat. There's ones like me that just want to slide around, have some fun, which admire the sounds and the looks of the car, and just the driving factor of it. And there's people which just completely ruin the car. Do you know, that's the perfect summary for this. It feels like a car straight out of Mario Kart. It's got the same sort of noise as well. It should be in it. Instead of the Mercedes GLE or whatever the hell come in, put this in. Deserves it. Oh, a little bit off-road there. No, 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 no. Oh man, I'm a big fan of this car. I'm loving it to death. And I think it's already answered the question. But it won't hurt to do some more research, will it? No, no, no. But I know a lot of you might be thinking, oh, why didn't you put tons of power into it and everything? Why didn't you do a drift build on it? Everyone does that. I'm guilty of doing that with cars, so that's the reason why I wanted to do something different. Why not drive the stock car and see what it feels like? Because hardly anyone ever does that these days. So to sum everything up, do we need power to actually have fun in the real world and on a racetrack? No, as you can plainly see by this car. I mean, power is great and all. I love like 700 horsepower supercars as much as the other guy, but there's just something about a pure little rear drive Italian sports car, or even a little low powered hot hatch, or like a wee mini or something, like a wee micro car. They are so much fun because of the roly-poly suspension, and it's just, it takes you back to driving basics. That's the thing, it's driver involvement, and that's what many manufacturers these days have forgot about. And that's kind of why I love Porsche, because the 911R is all about the driver. They're bringing back the manual gearbox for that, and it's just an epic thing. But this done it like 60 years before that. It's an incredible little car, and it is just dripping with personality. So let me know your thoughts and opinions about the car and the subject at hand, guys, in the comments below. I'm eager to see what you guys are going to say. But for me, fun is key, and this thing definitely delivers it in spades.